Welcome to Body of Wisdom Yoga. My name is Sue Polikoff, and thank you for tuning in today. In today's yoga session, we're going to be working with a variety of props that I think will be beneficial and fun. So please join me on your mat. These are the props that we are going to use today. We're going to have a mini yoga ball. I like to have the ball not 100% filled, so we could use our fingers, our hands to grip it. Very important for exercising our fingers. Also, we will be using a resistance band and also a lightweight. I'm using a 2-pound weight. You don't even have to use weights. You can just make a fist and use your own body weight. So just kind of spicing it up today. I always like to keep yoga blocks accessible. You never know when you may need that as well. So please join me in child's pose. I'm going to use the cushion underneath my knees as we extend our arms out in front and just draw your hips back. We're not going to bring our forehead onto the mat. We're going to spread our fingers wide, lengthen our arms, and just turn your head from side to side. Feel this nice stretch along your back, underneath your arms. And then we're going to take a nod with our head, nodding yes. Breathing in, kind of like a mini cat-cow. And then exhale, rounding our back. We'll take 2 more. Start to turn the volume up on your breath as you breathe in, lengthening as an inhale. And drawing your belly back towards your spine on your exhale. And since our head is not touching the mat, we'll bring the ball underneath our head as we rise up more into a puppy pose. We'll extend our arms and just bring your forehead, kind of have to play around with the positioning, onto our head. And the same thing, just roll your head slightly from side to side. That should feel good. And then just gently rest your forehead on the ball. It's soft enough that as you press down, feel the weight come into your fingertips. If you feel like curling your toes under, getting a little stretch for your toes, take that. And just find about 2 deep breaths. Just bringing us into our space, our practice. Inviting in some stillness, quieting, softening the thoughts in our minds. Tuning into the sensations in our body, which is my intention as we're introducing these props, to invite in feeling the sensations. And we'll start to make our way up to tabletop. We'll walk our hands back, fingers under shoulders, and take a few rounds of cat-cow. Heart lifts up, and then push into your fingertips, round your back. Let's take that one more time. Breathing in and out. Let's come back into neutral as we take the ball into our right hand. Just extend your right arm so that weight is onto the left side. Take your right arm out to the side as you squeeze the ball. Take your right arm behind you. Flip your palm, flip it down, flip it up, flip it down. Take your arm out to the side. Take your arm back in front, and as you take it back in front, extend your left leg long for spinal balance. Pause and breathe, flexing our back heel, lengthening your leg, and we'll switch sides. Good. We will take the ball back to center. And just take that left hand, shake it out, wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrist around. And then we'll take that ball, we'll squeeze it, use your fingers into your left hand, lengthen your left arm out in front. Take your arm out to the side. Take your arm behind you as you turn your palm up. Turn your palm down. Again, turn your palm up. Turn your palm down. Take your arm out to the side. As you take it back in front, lengthen your right leg long, keeping our hip bones pushing down, and also be aware into your right hand. Look at your hand, see that you're pushing into your fingertips and you're pushing away. That creates a little bit of ease onto our shoulders. We'll hold it here for 2. And 1. We'll bring the ball back down. We'll curl our toes under. We'll walk our hands back onto our knees. We'll shake out our hands. Both hands, interlace your hands. Gently roll your wrist around. We'll roll that the other direction. Flip your palm. Big stretch forward. And as we lift our arms up, we'll lift our hips back up and take just a few big arm circles. We'll take it in front. We'll connect our drishti, our gaze, up to our hands. We'll take our arms out to the side as our head comes back in level. One more time. As our arms come up, drishti goes up. And then we'll take our right arm down, left arm overhead for a side body stretch. Take that up and over to the other side. One more time, right hand down, left arm lifts up, and hold here. Feel the opening, feel the stretch. If it's too much to keep a straight arm, always option to bend at your elbow. We'll take that over to the other side. And as we come back to center, we'll tee out our arms. We'll take our right hand, reach towards your left heel, and side to side. Maybe you tap, maybe you don't. I seem to be able to have a little bit easier time on one side than the other. That's okay. One side could be different. We'll take that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center, to tabletop. Reset with cat-cow. And as we come back to neutral, right hip, knee lifts up, take a hip circle. Up and around, up and around. One more time. And we'll switch sides. Left knee up and around, and be aware of your feet. Flex your feet, spread your toes wide. One more time, around. Now, option to take the ball or our weight into the pit of your knee. Into the pit of your right knee. You can move that ball or whatever you're not working with back out to the side. Cores engaged, chin staying pulled back. So we want nice long line. We don't want our head lifted up. We don't want to drop our head. The crown of our head is just centering forward. Lift up your right foot. We're squeezing the weight into our knee pit as we lift our leg up. Our hips are still pointing down, light on our fingertips. We don't want to push into our hands. We want to push away. Right foot lifts up, down. Up, down, and as we lift it up, a little pause. Good. We'll take 4, 3, 2, 1. As you come back down, maybe re-squeeze it in as we take our knee out and back. Good. Out to the side, knee maybe comes up to hip level. We'll take 2 more. And we'll take 1 more and hold. Hold. Our belly's drawing an option to take our left arm out to the side. Strong focus. You may feel a little heat being created in your body for 2 and 1. As we come back into center, remove the weight, and then we're going to take that right leg that we just worked, straighten it out to the side, push your foot down into the ground, shift your hips back towards your heel. Nice big inner thigh stretch. Hold here and breathe. Nice, let's come back to center. Just take a big hip circle. Another big hip circle. And just shake your hips from side to side. Maybe look down towards your back foot as we take that weight now into the pit of our left knee. As we lift our left foot up, our knee comes up. We'll lift up and down. Good. Up and down. Squeeze the weight in. Squeeze into your glutes, your hamstrings. Good. We'll take 3 and 2 and 1. As we come back to center, lift your knee out to the side and then back down. Little fire hydrant out to the side, down. We'll take 3 and 2 and 1. Extend your right arm. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. As our knee comes back down, we'll remove the weight. We'll extend our left leg out to the side. Shift your hips back towards your heel. And breathe. Breathe into the sensations that you feel. As we come back to center and we rise up with our ball, curl your toes under, or you can keep your feet flat, but you'll see as we do this. I prefer my toes under. We're squeezing our core. We're keeping our chin tucked in. As we lean back, we push the ball forward. Our hips are not pushing back. We're one straight line, and then pull up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. As we exhale, rise up. Take the ball around your back. Circle it around for 3. Squeeze the ball. Engage your fingers. One more time this direction. Tap in front. And we'll take that the other direction. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little bit of a challenge. You can either hold on to the ball as we come up or squeeze the ball. It should be soft enough because we don't have it completely filled with air to bring to your inner thighs. We'll bring our hands onto the mat to push ourselves back, lift your knees up, and then we'll rise up into chair pose as we squeeze the ball. Preferably we're at the back of our mat. We'll hold it in that squeeze in 4, 3, 2, 1. So in chair pose, we're shifting our weight back into our heels. Slight little tuck of your hip bones. Not so much that your tailbone's pointing completely down, but more that it's lengthening towards the back of the mat. Not lifting up to the ceiling. Arms could be at hands at heart center. Goal post your arms. If we're bringing our arms in front, try to avoid lifting our shoulders up towards our ears. Soften, breathe, find a focus spot. Sink a little deeper. As we sink deeper, be very mindful not to push your knees forward, but sink back. Chair pose is a very intense pose. It builds a lot of heat. Builds endurance. Every exhale, just invite in just a little bit more depth. We'll take 2 more breaths. And then our last breath, we'll inhale up, maybe push your hips forward, lift your arms maybe up overhead, hands come through to the sides, side forward for forward folds. Maybe reach for opposite elbows, soften the bend in your knees, shake your head yes and no, end with a yes. We'll bend our knees enough to bring our hands onto the mat to walk all the way out to high plank. You probably have to extend your feet back. High plank could be with knees down or knees up as we squeeze the ball, shifting forward onto our toes. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll either come onto our knees or we'll stay with our knees lifted as we bend our elbows, coming all the way down. Untuck your toes for up dog and downward facing dog. Hips pull back. Or come into tabletop. Maybe pedal at your feet, but be aware you're squeezing that ball. Just for another breath or 2. Heels lift, knees bend. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. All the way to the back as we slowly rise up. Circling our arms up. Hands come to heart center. Pause. Take your arms long by your side and pause. Lengthen your fingertips down. Lift and spread your toes. One more breath in. And out. Shake out your hands. We'll remove the ball. We're going to pick up our red bands. If we don't have the band, and if you prefer to use a yoga strap, we could use a yoga strap. We're going to do a little bit of a balance. So please move everything else out of your way. We're going to take the band underneath the bottom of our right foot. I'm going to stand this direction so you can see me. And make sure your band is long enough that you're able to step in the middle and pull up on the ends. Before we do anything else, just lift and lower your heels. Alternate a heel lift. The band is coming under our right foot. And next time our right heel's lifted up, you'll have to play around with the tension on the band. Our right heel's lifted up, our left foot is getting grounded by lifting our toes up, feeling your heel, ball of your foot, and then as you lower your toes down, we'll lift our right leg up. Doesn't have to come up super high. So we're in one-legged Tadasana, and then we're going to kick our leg out. As we kick our leg out, our core is drawing in. Back to one-legged Tadasana. Our arms are like in the letter L, and we're going to push our foot down and up. One-legged Tadasana, our arms are not moving. We're just pushing down and up for 3 and 2 and 1. All the way down, we'll take that off. We'll switch sides. Again, option to always adjust the bands. Shoulder roll back, left heel lifts up. As we feel grounded into that right foot, we're not shifting over, pushing our hips out. Right leg lifts up. Arms come into that L shape. Hold and breathe. We'll kick our leg out in front. We'll bring it back to center and we'll push down. And then back up. We'll push down and up. We'll take that for 3 and 2 and 1. All the way down. We'll take our band in front, kind of tighten it. So we're kind of going to reduce that slack in the middle and just pull the band. As we pull the band, look at your wrists and make sure your wrists are not turning inward. They're staying in line with your arm, your hands. So you probably have to push your hand a little further out. Stand up nice and tall. As we lift our arms up, again, our right leg lifts up. We'll kick our right leg out. We'll bring our right leg in. We'll tap it down. We'll lift it up. 2 more times. We'll tap down. Lift it up. 1 more time. We'll tap down. We'll lift it up and hold. And as we hold, think of your ankle in line with our knee for 2 and 1. Arms come down. Just take a few high knees. 2 and 1. As our right foot comes down, you can kind of feel it like making an imprint in your mat. As our left foot comes up, as our left knee comes up, our hips are slightly pulling up, our foot is flexed. We're going to kick our foot out, bring it back in, push down. That same feeling as when we're holding the strap. Knee lifts up. We'll take that for 3 and 2 and 1. As it pushes down, come back to center in a hinge. Pull your elbows back and then extend. Pull back, elbows pull back. Reach arms long. We'll take that for 2 and 1. Hold your elbows back and take little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, straighten your arms, big arm circles. Up, doesn't matter what direction. We'll get it both sides. All the way around. Maybe separate your feet just a little bit more. Softness in your knees. 1 more this direction. And we'll reverse the direction. All the way around for 3. And if it bothers your back to come down that low, take it a little higher for 2. 1 more time around. And 1. We'll put the bands down to the side, shake out your hands, maybe rub your hands together. As we pick up, bend your knees to pick up your weight. We'll make our way back to the top of our mat. Just realign, arms come down nice and long, shoulders roll back, lift and lower your toes, hips slightly pull up. Feel your heels, ball of your foot push down. Separate your feet slightly as we take our left foot all the way back for Warrior 1. Bringing our arms in front. Our back foot, our left foot is on a slight angle. Separating our feet to square our hips forward. Push into that outside edge of your back foot. Arm can be up, arm can be at our chest. Hold here in Warrior 1. If you like to bend your knee a little deeper, just wiggle your toes up the mat instead of leaning more with our knee coming over our ankle. We'll bring our hand back to center. We'll take a little twist to our bent knee and back. Twist to bent knee. We'll take that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight comes back into our right arm. Take it up for Peaceful Warrior. Try not bringing your weight up and overhead. Right knee stays out to the right, so we're not rolling it inward. And then that right hand comes all the way to the inside of our leg for extended side angle. Back up to our warrior two. May feel a little awkward because we only have weight in one hand. That left hand is going to come all the way around. Our left heel is going to lift up to crescent lunge. Hold here. And then big step forward. Weight comes in, march that out. Start to shift your weight into your left hand. Maybe take a big shoulder roll as we take our right heel lifted up. Hold on to the side of the weights as our right leg goes back and we bend our knee, warrior one. So that right foot is on an angle pointing upward. Separating our feet. See, as we separate our feet, our hips begin to square forward. So we have to really work that back foot onto that outside edge. Warrior one. Focus on one spot. Relax through your shoulders. We'll take 2 more breaths. We'll take 1 more breath in. As we exhale, weight comes down to chest height. We'll twist to our back, to our left knee. Twist to your left knee for 4, 3, 2, 1. As we come back to center, weight into your left hand, up for a peaceful warrior. And then all the way down to extended side angle. Whoops. We'll take that peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. And we'll start to bring our weight to our chest. I know there's a little edit there, sorry. We'll lift our right heel up for a crescent lunge. And we'll step all the way in, feet hip distance, just like we did earlier. Rotate that weight all the way around. Core is engaged for 2, 1. Switch sides for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll come onto our back. Again, picking up our ball for bridge pose. Actually, our ball and our weight. So bridge pose will come onto our back. So very important to first feel your spine onto the mat, meaning a little tuck of our hips, and then when we feel that everything is pushing down, ball comes to our inner thighs, not at our knees. You may have to toe heel your feet together. Hold onto the weight on the outside edge. Squeeze the weight. Lift and spread your toes. You can even keep them lifted as you push into your heel. Try not squeezing your glutes. More just take that lift up and bridge with our arms straight by pushing into our heels. Hold here. Squeeze the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that squeeze. Arms come down. Push up. Arms come down. Push up. We'll take that for 3 and 2 and 1. As our arms come down, hips come down, release the ball. Butterfly pose. Inside of your feet come together, hand on heart and belly. Soften. Maybe close your eyes. Slow down your breath. Happy baby pose. We'll lift our feet up. Either reach for your ankles, back of your legs, or big toes. Drawing our knees to the outside of our ribs. And you can play around with what feels good. If you like to lift your tailbone up, maybe straighten your legs or keep your tailbone down. Maybe just take a little rock from side to side. Maybe take ecstatic baby with both legs stretched into a straddle. hug your knees into your chest. Take a little sway from side to side. Lift your head up as you squeeze your knees in and thank yourself. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for taking your own wellness, health and wellness into your control. Shavasana. Let it all go. Extend your legs long, keep them bent. Whatever feels good. If you want to stay back in our butterfly pose, and just invite in complete softness. Start to wiggle our fingers and toes, stretch your arms overhead, maybe walk your feet back as you bend your knees. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. And roll over to one side of our mat for fetal pose. Hands come under the side of your face. And when you're ready, we'll make our way back up to easy seat pose. Finding our sits bones, finding length in our spine as we circle our arms up. As we exhale, bring our hands to heart center. The light in me shines into your amazing shining light.